just a real quick update. Last night, after I had made my last video, and before, yeah, so the stuff at the beginning of that video is already obsolete. 2 batteries arrived for the scooter. The scooter is no longer an albatross around my neck. It is now actually a tool. I managed to get the batteries changed out. I got it on the charger this morning. It was all charged up, and I'm kind of stuck in my chair right now. Basically, I've got to wait until my back stops trying to spasm me to the floor before I can proceed with other projects. But there are plenty of things that I can do sitting down, right? Let's see. The last of 5 packages of power bars showed up. So I've got food for right about a month and calories. I don't have to refrigerate them, don't have to prepare them. There's nothing to clean up afterwards. And that basically means I can just carry food around with me that won't rot. That takes care of my, my food needs for a while. Let me see what else showed up. The Android phone showed up. There is a small problem getting money on the damn phone, credit to activate it correctly, but I did manage to get a damn phone number for it. Yay! Now I've got a card on the way that should pay for the damn thing to actually work for a month, and that should be cool. One of my airsoft rifles sold, and it didn't sell for much, but it wasn't really that expensive, an airsoft rifle. I've got much more expensive, and I'm hoping to get those sold sometime soon. But he, in addition to bringing me $20, which is actually about half of what I was asking in cash, he also brought me a camera, and it's a nice camera. He doesn't need it anymore. He's moving himself. He's basically in my same situation, stripping down the non-essentials, and so he traded me some of his non-essentials for some of my non-essentials. He got the airsoft gun that he wanted, and that he's been looking for a while, because while this one isn't really an expensive one, it's not easy to find. Let's see, he also brought me an air compressor, and it's like a 5-gallon air compressor. Nothing that I can use right this freaking moment, but it fills out my little shop. It adds a piece of equipment that, while not absolutely necessary for my little dichroic glass jewelry shop, it's really damn helpful. It was actually something that I was thinking about getting at one time when the jewelry shop was up and going, and I never got around to it before all of that had to be shut down and boxed up. So, new stuff and precious stuff. So, once I get my mission to downtown and I get my photo ID, then I will be able to go and set up a storage locker. And I should be able to get a storage locker that's rather modest size, and a friend has offered to cover that for a reasonable period of time so that I can get on my feet, have my stuff waiting for me when I'm not necessarily homeless anymore, and allow me to move forward with the assets that I still have. Anyway, basically, it's a hell of a lot better situation than it was, and I have all of you to thank for that. There are a lot of people that have made both major and minor contributions to basically putting my finances back together, things that I could never have afforded, like the batteries. That was huge to the folks that sent me those batteries. Oh God, I wish I knew whether or not they were willing to have their name put out there. I think that they probably just want to remain anonymous, but they have my enormous undying gratitude that frees me up to do things. And then there are other folks that have come forward with other things, phone and the storage and the power bars, and wow, it's no longer that bleak end game place. This is turning into a really terrifying amusement park ride. I know that at the end of the month I'm going to be homeless, and somehow that doesn't seem as horrible as it was. I'm going to be homeless, but I'm not going to be hopeless. All I got to do is just keep working forward, and I could wind up in a situation where I'm not homeless anymore after a bit. And I think that would be really damn amazing. Anyway, that's the update. And while I still have a little bit of time before I need to go and tend to my mission, my back allowing, I'm going to record another video as a second installment of my most recent playlist on basically theory. And, nothing, in other words, nothing to do with me and my situation, but the things that, are underlying in society that are completely fucked up. And yeah, if you haven't caught It's a Mam's World yet, yeah, go look at it, go listen to it, and give me an honest criticism. I'm sort of putting this stuff together out of my own observations, and if somebody comes up with a good argument against the way that I am informing my opinion, I would rather be corrected than spend a lot of time being wrong. So let me know. Thank you so much for making this possible, and damn, things are kind of looking up around here.